Okay, this is over Book 1, Lesson number 11, Rest Values. So, we're going to talk about 3 different types of rests in this lesson. The first one is a whole rest. It's drawn by drawing a line and then a little square underneath it, a little too long, and filling in that square. I always remember whole rest is the square is underneath it because it looks like a hole. So, the hole goes into the ground. So, it's a whole rest. Whole rest is the exact same as a whole note. It is that it is worth 4 beats, has 4 quarter notes in it. So, a whole rest has 4 quarter notes. A half rest is written similar to a whole rest, except that the little box is on top of the line. So, you'll have the box on top of the line. And I always think half rests, and it kind of looks like you drew a hat, because you drew like a little top hat, so you have a half rest, or a hat rest, half rest, hat rest, half rest, half rest. And half rest is exactly like a half note. It is worth 2 beats. So you have your half rest and your whole rest. Then the third rest that we're going to talk about is called a quarter rest. That has the exact same worth as a quarter note. It's just silence for that quarter note instead of the actual quarter note. I draw this by drawing a 3 and then drawing a little loop underneath the 3. So you can draw a 3 and draw a little loop underneath it. And each of these have their same equivalent note. So the whole note, whole rest, is equal to whole note. Half rest is equal to a half note. Quarter rest is equal to a quarter note in the amount of the note value. So when writing them on music and writing the beats underneath them, I want you to do them a little bit differently than the book does it. So in 4/4 we know quarter note gets the beat. And it's 4, so we know there are 4 beats in it. So if we do it, we're going to do this whole measure in rests. How many quarter rests can we be there if there's 4 quarter notes in each measure? There's 4 quarter rests. So draw a quarter rest, draw a quarter rest, draw a quarter rest, draw a quarter rest. Those are your 4 rests in that measure. And when you write the beats under it, the book has you say, draw an R to represent rest underneath each beat. I don't want you to do that. I want you to draw the beat number in a parentheses. 2. See how they're in parentheses? 3, 4. I want you to draw them in parentheses. So, we're going to use a couple more longer rest values to show how to write those. So, whenever you draw a whole note or a half rest, it's always based off of this middle line. Always this middle line. So, if I want to draw a half rest, I draw the box off of that middle line. Off the top of that middle line, right there. Half rest, and then I'll add a quarter rest, and a quarter rest. Right there. So I would write this as parentheses 1, and half rest is the same as a half note, so it gets 2 beats, or 2 quarter notes. So I write that 1-2 in parentheses, 3 in parentheses, 4 for each different rest that you have. So that's how I want you to write this. Same goes for 2-4. 2-4 has 2 beats, so you can only really fit a half rest in there. So that would be 1-2 in parentheses. 1-2 in the parentheses. So that's how you draw a rest. If you when you do the example on lesson 11 in your book and then go on to number 12 to the review, remember, do it this way because that's the way I want you to do it. Don't necessarily do it the way the book tells you. This is written right here. It is also on the wall. So if you have any questions about it, please come ask me, but write the beats in parentheses and use the dashes if they're connected. So after you're done with this, remember, go do example 12, and then when you're done with lesson number 12, mark 11 and 12 done on Google Classroom, and then go to the video for lesson number 13.